back to our channel where we're on the search to find and create the perfect skincare called Lelive, a product for Africans by Africans. If this interests you, make sure that you're subscribed down below so that you don't miss out on our future episodes. So like we've been saying from the start, we are not experts. We don't claim to be experts. We're just consumers who are fed up and want to have good products for our skin and give our skin all the nutrients that it deserves without harming it. And we have sort of an idea of what we want for our cleansers in particular, taking into account your concerns, what you shared with us, as well as the things that we would like in it. But we would like to get an expert advice. And earlier today I had an amazing conversation with Dr. Gantsho, and she's an incredible, powerful, knowledgeable dermatologist who shared a lot of her insights with us as to what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, and what ingredients we should be incorporating. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear what she had to say. First of all, I just want to say it's such an honor and a pleasure to be consulting with a Black female doctor. I think that's really, really cool. For someone like me, it's so important that you know, we want to be uplifted as a society, that we showed in the things that we do. And I think it's amazing that you're a doctor in your field and you're going to help us. And thank you for agreeing to help us. But here to introduce herself better, welcome Dr. Gantsho is the correct way to say it, right?
Yes, thank you, Amanda. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. And thank you very much to you for having me in this journey of Lelive. Hope I'm also saying it right.
Yes.
My name is Nomphelo Gantsho. I am a dermatologist based in Cape Town in a small area called Century City. I don't only do private practice on Wednesdays before the COVID-19 lockdown. I used to go to Groteskir under UCT to do dermatology clinics there and to teach the students and our upcoming registrars there. I am also a director in Demis Boutique, which is an e-commerce store, and in Demascape, which is we do clinical trials, basically looking at all the claims that people give of their products.
Amazing.
So I've decided to be part of this journey because I believe education starts from home. And it is very important what you are doing, introducing people to skincare, how to do it right, and also introducing them to the right products that they need to use for their skin.
One of our core values of the skincare is that we really wanted to make it affordable and for people to be able to purchase it, whatever sort of tax bracket they were from, and to exclude any products that were not good for their skin. As a dermatologist, can you tell us what ingredients you find to be extremely good for our skin, and also what issues do we face as Africans due to our climate and our skin? What are you seeing in the patients that you are coming across?
Okay, I think what is important, we're talking about skin. Skin naturally have got its own natural oils. So why we're talking cleansers today and not just soap to wash our skin? Soap, firstly, the pH of soap is alkaline, and the skin on its own, it has a pH which is slightly acidic, pH of 4.5 to 6. So when we use cleansers on our skin, our cleansers help so that we don't change the pH balance on our skin. So whatever one uses, it's important that it doesn't strip off the natural oils of the skin. So as Africans, our skin naturally is oily. You can see how beautiful your skin looks. That's what keeps us forever young compared to the other people. So those oils in our skin, they are good to keep us young, but on the other hand, they do make us to have acne because our pores do become blocked by what we use on our skins, and then we ended up having acne and the hormones and the genetics as well involved. And another problem that we have as people of color is pigmentation, which is a very big problem. And pigmentation can also happen because people are using harsh products on their skin, which is bad. For people with dark skin, you don't see the inflammation on their skin, but when the inflammation settles down, people ended up with the hyperpigmentation on the skin. So those two are mainly the biggest problem that we encounter. And then we all know with age, our skin becomes dry, so it's not nicely hydrated. So those are the things that one needs to address when buying cleansers for the skin.
Are there any sort of ingredients that we should run away from that are incorporated in skincare and cleansers, like, I don't know, alcohol? What sort of ingredients are an absolute no-go for our skin?
Okay, so one of the biggest things that you'll find on the skincare products is what we call surfactants. So when we talk surfactants, we're basically talking about the things that makes them to make foam. Okay. So what makes a skincare product to make foam is what is called sodium lauryl sulfate. It's one of the irritants that is found in most skincare products. So this is not supposed to be left on the skin, because if it's left on the skin, it does irritate the skin. Mm-hmm. So most of these things, you'll find them in preservatives of the skincare products. We all know preservatives is what is put in the skincare products so that they can last for a very long time. Mm. So one of the things that is found is what we call parabens. Parabens also do irritate the skin, and one of the things that people like the most is to have color and perfumes on their skincare products. These things also do irritate the skin. When you use, you may not see what it's doing to your skin, but over time, the irritation, like I've spoken, it does cause the irritation, and then it will make your skin to have that inflammation. It's not an immediate thing, but long term, you'll see that on your skin. So we need to avoid those things on our
skin. You are speaking some serious truths over there. It's I think we all sort of know about the paraben and sulfates, but the one that had me heartbroken is when you were talking about the surfactants. That's what you said, what makes the foam. I love a foaming cleanser.
Oh. I know. Everyone do. In my house, if I bring even like the soap, if it doesn't have foam, then it's like it's not going.
Yes. Yes. Is there an alternative ingredient that can still give us that soapy feeling that we can incorporate in our product?
I say one needs to go for things that will have like fatty alcohols. So fatty alcohols, what they do, they are also still cleansers, but at the same time, they do like give you a little bit of that feeling that you feel like you're cleaning your skin. And also some humectants as well. So humectants, they help to moisturize the skin. So your humectants would be things like a glycerin. So one need to go for those kind of things.
Okay, so we started formulating 2 different cleansers, and we just want to find out if we're on the right track. So we had one which was a African oil based cleanser, and the reason we chose that because it's been heard that it helps you remove oils, makeup, and impurities from the skin, and also that it doesn't strip the skin. A lot of the people that we did research on were telling us that they felt their skin was dehydrated. So we were trying to find a way where people could clean their skin without stripping it too much, as opposed to micellar water. So what we have in the African oil-based cleanser, these ingredients, I'll read them out to you. Please tell me if they are great or if you flag any of them and don't think any of them are good. So we are using coconut oil for it, squalane, along with African oils like, how do I say this? Mahogany. Yes, mongogo. Okay. Yeah, so we're using coconut oil, squalene, with African oils like mongogo, mangeti seed, and then also the texture of it emulsifies into milk. Because of all those ingredients, we didn't want to leave people's skin feeling greasy as if they were washing their face with Vaseline, you know? So are those ingredients okay? Are they good for us?
Mm-hmm. So oils are good as cleansers, okay? So especially for removing makeup, because you said you are comparing it to the micellar water, which is used to remove makeup. So oil is good because to remove oil, you need another oil. However, the problem is for people that have got acne-prone skin. It will be a problem because the oil is going to clog up the pores. So it's going to be one of those, one can use it to remove the makeup, but after doing that, you will have to use another cleanser to try and clean up the skin. Yes. So it's nice, especially the coconut oil, because it's antibacterial, it's anti-inflammatory, it's a nice moisturizer for the skin. So for people that have got sensitive skin, is the best thing that they can use for their skin. So it will be nice for people that have got normal sensitive skin and maybe aged skin, but it's going to be a problem for people that have got acne. So they have to use and then use something else on top.
So for people who do have acne prone skin, is it any better for them to use micellar water, or perhaps for them rather just skip the oil-based cleanser and move on straight to a normal cleanser?
For people that have got acne-prone skin, we usually say they must use a cream or the gel-based cleansers because those have got a lot of water in them. So we'll prefer those ones for them. And then they can still use this one of yours with oil to remove and then use something else on top. Because it's nice for, that oil is nice for removing, especially makeup around the eyes. It's very nice.
I'm so glad, Doc, that you mentioned if you have acne-prone skin, which I do personally myself, that you should have another cleanser, which is sort of doing a more foaming or lathering job for acne-prone skin. So we do actually have another cleanser, and it's a water-based cleanser. And you were just saying that it would have to be water-based for acne-prone skin. Our ingredients that we've included in our water-based cleanser are salicylic acid, lactic acid, niacinamide, and these will be our active ingredients. And then we also want to combine, which is really important to us, African ingredients, because we are African. So we are looking at including aloe, rooibos, green tea, and rose water, which I personally love. Also love aloe. I feel like as an African, we have so many uses for it. I was telling my team that my mom stopped me from breastfeeding with just aloe. And then also, which I'm so happy I heard you mention earlier, is glycerine. So we want to include glycerine for more hydration. And you were saying that we can use glycerine to help foam up without drying the skin. So are we on the right track? Is there anything that you're flagging? Are the ingredients okay?
The ingredients are actually perfect. Wow. When you look at the salicylic acid and the lactic acid, they are exfoliates. So what they do, they remove the top layer of the skin. Acne, you get your pores being blocked. So this is perfect for it. So it just removes that clogging of your pores. So it's perfect. Niacinamide is nice. It's also anti-aging, coming to the skin and all of that. And then you have your aloe and your rooibos. Those are anti-inflammatory. So skin that have got acne is usually inflamed. So you want something that can calm down the skin, even though it was used for you so that because of its sour taste and all, but it's nice for skin, nice healing for the skin, so you need that. So with your two that you have, maybe one can use the first one that you've mentioned to remove the makeup, and then we'll use this one as the second cleanser, but at the same time they can use this one just for acne prone skin. So that's brilliant.
I'm so happy to hear you say that, guys. Dr. Gantsho has not been paid to tell me that. So we are on the right track, which is really, really amazing, especially because, I mean, this is still our foundation. We're still going to trial and have trial and error and test different things. But Dr. Gantsho, it has been phenomenal having your insight and your intellect and your guidance. It's really, really, really valuable. And to know that we're on the right track, I don't think there's anything that you said that that showed us that we're in the wrong sort of way. So it's really, really encouraging. We hope that we can reach out to you again, and maybe someday you can try our products. And it means so much for you supporting young Africans trying to make something incredible for the rest of the world.
Thank you for having me. I definitely enjoy being part of this journey. And remember, if you need some testing to be done, we're also available so that you know what we get out there is beautiful. But I'm happy with all the ingredients that you have. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc. So now that we've chatted to Dr. Gantsho and got her expert advice, and we know that we're on the right track, we are now ready to put this together into our first batch of testers, and we'll be testing our first cleansers in the next episode, which is really such an amazing journey to be a part of and to see how conversation became products. So if you don't want to miss out this journey with us and see how the products came out and hear how they are, please do click subscribe down below. See you guys soon.